Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Masrifatul Afifah, and here I would like to present about validity analysis. So, for the first one is definition of validity. Validity is an overall valid judgment of the degree to which empirical evidence and theoretical rationale support the adequacy and appropriateness of interpretation and action based on the test scores or other modes of assessment. So, how does one establish the validity of a test? Statistical correlation with other related measures is a standard method, but ultimately validity can be established only by observation and theoretical justification. So there is no final absolute objective measure of validity. So the other meaning of validity is the degree to which a test measures what is supposed to measure or can be used successfully for the purpose for which is intended. So after the definition of validity, the next is the types of validity. There are 4 types of validity. The first one is criterion validity, and the next one is content validity, and the next is phase validity, and the last one is contract validity. So we will discuss for the first one of types validity. The first one of types validity is criterion validity. So the definition of criterion validity is a type of validity that is based on the extent to which a new test is compared or correlated with an established external criterion measure. So, for example, I may wish to predict from score on a test of second language academic reading ability whether individuals can cope with the first semester undergrad business in English medium university. What we are really interested in here in the criterion, whatever it is that we wish to know for which we don't have any direct evidence. From the example above, we cannot see the whether future students can do the reading that will be expected of them before they actually arrive at the university and start their course. For the criterion validity has 2 types. The first one is concurrent validity, and the second one is predictive validity. So the first one is concurrent validity. Concurrent validity is a type of validity that is based on the extent to which a test correlates with some other test that is aimed at measuring the same skill or with some other comparable measure of the skill being tested. So if the scores are used to predict a criterion at the same time that the test given, so we are studying concurrent validity. So for the second one of the types from criterion validity is predictive validity. So the definition of predictive validity is a type of validity based on the degree to which a test accurately predicts future performance. Language aptitude tests, for the example, should have the predictive validity because the result of the test should predict the ability to learn a second foreign language. So, for the example of the predictive validity, such as academic success. So, for the next one from the type of validity is content validity. The content validity is a type of validity that is based on the extent to which a test adequately and sufficiently measures the particular skill or behavior it set out to measure. So, in our example of the academic reading test, it will be necessary to show that the texts selected for the test are typical of the types of the texts that will be used in the first year undergraduate business courses. This is usually done using expert judges. This might be subject teachers or language teachers who have many years experience in teaching business in English. So we will continue to the next types of validity is phase validity. The definition of face validity is the degree to which a test appears to measure the knowledge or abilities it claims to measure, based on the subjective judgment of an observer. So, for example, if a test of reading comprehension contains many dialect words that might be unknown to the test takers, so the test may be said to the lack of face validity. So for the last types of validity is construct validity. Construct validity is a type of validity that is based on the extent to which the item in a test reflect the essential aspect of the theory on which the test is based on the construct validity itself. For example, the greater the relationship that can be demonstrated between a test of communicative competence in language and the theory of communicative competence, so the greater the construct validity of the test. I think enough for my presentation. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.